Hello, welcome to At Home with me on a Friday. We've got it to a Friday. I was going to wear all this eye stuff, these eye stick-on tattoo things, and to show you what fun that could be with a mask, and then I didn't feel like it. So I can change that, you see. Very nice. The first song today, I wrote this for, it was a book that, it's Xander's birthday today. Happy birthday. My big boy is 24, and this is the first time I've been away from one of my kids on a birthday. And it feels okay. It just feels new. I'm so connected. Anyway, you know that we're so connected to family and to the people that we love. So being separated by space is not too tricky, but just a little new today. So this was a kiddie book. I think I can remember all the words. And Sandra Boynton wrote the book, the Going to Bed book. The sun has set not long ago. Now everybody goes below to take a bath in one big tub with soap all over. Scrub, scrub, scrub. They hang their towels upon the wall and find pajamas big and small, with some on top and some beneath. They brush and brush and brush their teeth. The moon is high, the sea is deep. They rock and rock and rock to sleep. I could play lullabies all night. I probably won't, and that's probably wouldn't work for you, but that's my headspace. Here I can. I'll talk to you over there. I can see Xander and Lauren, and I can see Stephana and Eve and Alex from last night, and I can see my next door neighbours and hear them strangely. Not sure what's going on there. They're a long way away. And all the people that I saw while we were walking our dog today, seeing people out wearing masks is beautiful. Thank you to all the Melburnians, especially wearing masks out there and keeping each other safe. That is just lovely. I want to show you this. I'll show it to you over there. The funny things I find in my house. Diana Nixon, you gave this to me on my birthday so long ago. I knew it was in the house somewhere, and I thought really it's time to be used and completed. I have many things, special things put aside, and in here I knew was gold leaf that you can put into a drink that she'd picked up from Japan. It was a very extraordinary gift. And I know I put some in a drink, but I'm also equally sure that I did not finish it. And in here it says, Best wishes for your birthday, Shaula, from Diana. Kiss, kiss. And I looked in here, and it's empty. So somewhere drifting around the house is a little bit of gold leaf, ready to be put into champagne and drunk, presumably, is the traditional way to have it. Although I think sometimes they put it in sake. I'm not sure. Anybody who knows about that, please tell me. We organised the interview thing. In fact, if I jump to this, that is waiting for a friend on Skype. Does that work with you? No, I have to go here. Haha, things I learned. So we're ready for interviews, which is really exciting. And I wanted to have Tracy Roberts first, and I contacted Tracy, and she said I don't have Skype. So I went on to Liv Cox, who said, yeah, I've got Skype, but I don't know where where my login details are. So if anybody out there would like to have a chat with me, practice your TV, your online interviews, I would love that not to be an S on the other side. It's S, Liv Cox. We can put your name up, and I'd love to have a chat with you, and we can just have a bit of a good time and share that with people. So there you go. That is ready for you, whoever you is going to be. And now, if I swap to that, this song just popped into my head before. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Put it on the Ritz. Different types wear ridiculous pants with stripes and cut up waistcoat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix with Rockefellers, hot with sticks and umbrellas in their midst. Put it on the Ritz. I just caught a sight of my hands over there. That's where each and every little bell goes. Each and every evening with that swell goes. Rubbing elbows, let's mix with Rockefellers, but with sticks and umbrellas in their midst. Putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz. The Ritz. These must be some of my old piano bar songs. I haven't sung that for like decades. I don't know why it came into my head. It just did. And I just run with that. Is anybody out there? How are you going? I personally feel a little exhausted, a little flat. That would be Xander's birthday thing, I think. But also it's been a really big week. I cooked a sort of a nice dinner. I did a long cooked, it's better. I did a long cooked spaghetti bolognese that would taste really good, but not too good so that he would, really miss it. So trying to figure out how to juggle those events. I know almost, probably half of Melbourne now has had a birthday not with their family. A few of you got lucky in some little time bits there, but most, if we keep going like this, oh, hello, darling Anne. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I've got a little request for you later from Lucca. And Harvey is still over in Italy, in beautiful Lucca, and I'm currently separated. I know I don't mean separated, just separated by place. Part of the world at the moment. This is a good news segment, and I thought I should do one of those, intro things. pretty close, isn't it? I've got a feeling that's taken out of a... You know, the one that I'm talking about, is it the BBC? Is that from something, or was it written for the BBC? Oh, mine's too close. Okay, that's the world of intellectual property and copyright that I live in now. The good news for today is that on the planet, I'm coming over here. This is, you see, it's still new. Here, my Xander, born 24 years ago, was threatening to come 9 weeks early, and in fact he arrived 8 weeks early at a time when the stats were madly stacked against him, and he just arrived really early and was incredibly healthy, and we were very, very lucky. They've been trying to figure out for at least since then and sometime before, trying to get a handle on what makes prem babies, why is it increasing, and there's been vast amounts of research done trying to figure out how we can lower the amount of preemies being born on the planet. Premature births, preemies, just in case you don't know that term. So the most extraordinary thing has happened during the isolation in almost every city, and not in every city. So that's, you know, there's another point to look at. In almost every city, the NICU units, the neonatal ICU units, are empty because there's almost no preemies being born. There's no premature babies being born. They don't know why, but it's the best news in the research that they've had for about 30 years. So they don't know whether it's because the pollution's gone down, or that the mums are at home sitting on couches and getting plenty of sleep, or that they're not in the cars as much, or something. But something has happened. That's really good news. Isn't it cool? So from in the short term, that means that anybody that is prone to having prem babies, once they get to 26 weeks or something, they'll say, okay, go home, watch TV now till the baby arrives. It's a good news thing that's come in the middle of all this. And they're very aware that they never would have got to that point in the research had it not just organically happened. A good side of a pandemic. This is a song. Let's go back to where you can see my hands, I think. Oh, that's nice. Do you like my small and modest brooch? Needed some sparkles today. There's a sparkle down here on the dress, but you don't really get to see it. So, there. At our old house, Xander's bedroom was downstairs, and the grand piano was far enough from his room downstairs that I could play late into the night, and he'd just sort of fall asleep to the piano as long as I didn't play too raucous music. So I started to fall in love with all sorts of soporific music, and this is one. This is a Franz Schubert Lieder. Du bist die Ruhe, you are the peace. Oh felt really nice sharing that with you. Reto, from Switzerland. Oh, how beautiful. From Ruth und Fritz. Ja, ciao, wunderschön, dass du mich hier... Sie sind hier, ja, entschuldigen Sie. Oh, how lovely. Oh, it's a small planet, isn't it? How lovely, ein kleines Welt. All right, well, we're approaching some bits at the end. I better do something else fast and up, and the page is very blank today. Have I actually done your song? It's been my I keep doing it as a warm-up. Sound check. I've been sound checking with it. Okay. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. No, it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they got me quite cross, and the sun's been quite kind. But while I wrote this song, it's for people like you that keep it turned on. If I were a sculptor, then again, no, a man who makes potions in a traveling show. Anyway, the thing is, what I really am being, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. You can tell everybody this is a song. Maybe quite typical, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the room. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, but you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. You can tell everybody that this is a song. Maybe quite simple, now that it's done. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in. Join in. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, do, do. Well, it's been a quiet Friday here. We are beginning to approach the first quarter moon. If I turn that down, I think I can just talk to you like that. First quarter moon is a great time for beginning things. So this is going to be approaching in a few days. Traditionally, this is where you would plant things. You plant ideas. You plant physical things. Get the seeds into the ground. So that quiet time that we've had up till now it's time for getting plans and actions in place and begin things. You don't have to watch everything just be the same while you're sitting at home watching the days turn to weeks, turn to more weeks. Start something. Why not? A lot of people have picked up all manner of things, and I can suggest it just mentally. I finally got back to, I've always had trouble reading digitally, and at night if I had a light on it would wake up Andrew for reading books. But finally either the IT changed or my brain changed, and it's fine. So I'm reading Sherlock Holmes, couldn't be any lighter. The writing is, I'd forgotten how beautiful the writing is, and I'm loving that, loving it. All right, let's have a bit of a stretch. I've got my hands there, stretching this way, out in both sides. This is our stretching up our parts of the body that affect your breathing. This is our breathing segment. Strengthening your lungs and strengthening your breath during this time. Breathing into the upper chest. Now breathing into the chest. And breathing into what feels like the stomach. Breathe out slowly. Do that again. Up. Lower. And into the stomach. Remember, if you're relaxed, breath going in will be perfectly silent. It just moves from the diaphragm moving, and the pressure draws in the air. You don't have to suck in air. It's not that. If you can hear it, something isn't relaxed. Let's combine them. We're going to start from the stomach, breathing into the stomach, chest, and up. Breathe out from the top, this way, and out from the bottom of the lungs. Blow out that last air. Again, breathe into the stomach area, chest, upper chest. Out. Twice more. Stomach. Good. Last time. You might do a bit of lung expansion exercises next time. If you've been keeping up with these, then that will be the next step. 1, 2, 5. Let's breathe in for 4 counts. And we're going to sing on the word You can just speak it if you like. Counting. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's enough to begin with. And maybe you didn't make it that far, and that's absolutely fine. That's something for you to practice. It will help control your breathing. You could just do it on a lower note. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. It's time. I haven't seen me from that angle before. Isn't that funny when you see yourself from different angles? You go, really, is that what I look like from, there? Thank you. It's been very special spending time with you tonight, and I'm loving getting all of your messages, and I'm glad that it's helping you feel connected, and tonight it's helped me feel connected. And not just to Xander, because we're always connected, but to you guys, to share that feeling of the days that are more difficult than others. I'm going to do one little verse of the one that my dad always sang. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago, and it's gone right to my head. No matter where I roam, land or sea or foam, you will always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go home. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. 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 Stay at home as much as you can, wear your masks, and I shall see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Do something different, nice. Have a good Saturday night dinner. Love you. See you soon.